Well, it's Monday and I am resetting my home. Yesterday we traveled a bit, got some things done, and you will know when you travel, it's a lot of things that you had to do and take care of when you come back to your home. So I am cutting up on my laundry and organizing, doing housework. So you will be seeing things like that. So just enjoy my video. And with me, what a journey with me. I appreciate it. Also, if you like my video, subscribe to my channel. organizing. I am getting ready to cut up some chicken. I already got it started. I am planning on making it in the Joel Foreman again. I am making some pasta tonight. So I thought, well, I'm already doing video on Keenan and such. So I thought, what a good idea if I make a video on me making my pasta. Now, many of you know I do not eat meat non-Dolby because I am on a diet. And no, I am not on a diet because of church. Well, it is by church because I want to be happy and live a good, happy life. But 2 years ago, on February, it will be about 2 years. On February, it will be. I went to the doctor for a UD check-up and had a lot of health issues and a lot of things wrong with me. So my doctor told me I would have to go on a factor diet for my health, and I had to go to a bunch of different things. And when I went back to the doctor last year, she told me my body was doing so well that she wanted me to be on the diet, in other words, forever. So it is what it is. I love the way I feel now. But so I'm doing 2 different types of pasta. I'm doing the type that is plant-based and the type that it isn't. So my husband eat meat. He is a big meat eater, as most men are. So what I am doing is I end up gonna put some salt on it, and then I'm gonna bind it to my Joel Foreman did, so that bear with me. I'm going to put salt on the chicken. So I'm binding it over here. Here my cutting board. Here the Joel Foreman gear. I really like that Joel Foreman gear because you can actually take these out, and they said that they're deep, what they're safe. So that is so awesome. So I am going to, sorry about my dogs. They are working outside on the yard. So if you hear that, that is what it is, a line over. They have a bar cat and everything out there. So, but I did put some salt on my chicken, and I already have my gear hot, and I'm gonna add it in here, put it on here. And then I'm gonna turn my Joel Foreman gear back on and let it start cooking, and then we'll start working on the pasta in a little bit. So I gotta make sure I get all the chicken on here, and there is 2 chicken beds. They are boneless, and it not gonna all fit, so I'll have to come back and cook the rest. And I'll show you what it looked like when it's done, and then we can start in on the pasta. The chicken is done, and it looks so beautiful, and it turned out so good. And it only took a little bit in the Joel Foreman gear, and it was frozen a little bit. And then it had my geese came out of the chicken, so that was pretty good. So my water is boiling for my angel hair pasta. I got it at Aldi. It's 2 pounds, but I am not going to be using 2 pounds of pasta in the noodles. I am probably going to be using a pound of pasta noodle and going to let it cook. It says on the back of it, it can cook for 4 to 3 minutes, so that's what I plan on doing. And here I did a whole bell pepper in it, so I'm going to add my bell pepper in my cut on seeded, and over here And over here, I have some kale. And I'm putting kale in my pasta. But I'm going to cook it into the vegetable board. And I'm going to cook it in olive oil. And the kale I washed and I have put it in my bowl to keep it fat in a couple of bowls. So I am going to be using a lot of it because it's so good for you. And there's so many health benefits. So I am going to be using a lot of that. I'm not going to be short with that because it's so good for you, and there's so many health benefits that kale had. It got iron in it, it has potassium in it, protein, so there's so many health benefits. And there is some olive oil that my mother-in-law gave me. They made it out of rosemary, and she gave me some. What they did was they took olive oil and they soaked it for like 2 to 3 weeks in rosemary. But this stuff is divine. I was probably gonna make me something, not a lot in it. Excuse me, got my allergies. But the egg garlic pasta, so I am going to be using a lot of olive oil and a lot of garlic and so forth. I want to get me a knife for my lemon because I am going to cut a lemon down the middle. So I want the juice of a lemon in it too. Try not to get any seeds. So after I bought my seasoning, I always have, I mean, you can measure it out if you want to, but I've been cooking everything I will a little bitty good. So after that I bought it, you know, I done it for so long, I didn't know. So they eat onion powder, so I'm gonna add me some onion powder in it. I'm going to add me some Italian seasoning in it because it is pasta. I'm going to add me some garlic. Oh, it already open. I didn't turn it open. A lot. So the egg garlic olive oil pasta. And the dill, black pepper, in my antique vintage Tupperware salt and pepper shakers. Anybody know me? I love salt and pepper, anything Tupperware. So if you are ever decide you want to get with some Tupperware, you can leave me a comment because I love Tupperware. Then you just turn that on and you let it cook down, and my pasta should be ready. So it said it that took 4 minutes to get done in things. So I'm gonna turn that off, take that off, put the lid on it. Sorry, my cooker doesn't look the way that it's being well used to the years. I had that for 4 years, but I cooked so much. I got it looking pretty rough, but I promise you I keep it clean and stuff. But boy, I use it so much it doesn't look like it been too a lot. I'm sorry that I want to make sure that I have a lot of seasoning in it and stuff that it needs. So this gonna take a while to cook down. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put you all, I'm gonna come back later and show you what it looked like when it had cooked down, and can come with it messed up, told it to look good, because my husband is getting ready to come home and I am so excited about that. So I want to get that taken up and look. So this is what it looked like when it cooked down. So it cooked down, and you gather me, it was like a big heart. And that is how much it had cooked down. And it is done and ready. So what I am going to do now, and I'm going to take my pasta noodles and I'm going to drain the water out of my pasta noodles. Leave a little bit in there, not much, just a little bit. And you guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to lift this, but I'm going to try and do my best to lift it. To put all the ingredients into the cooker. And that's about all I can do to leave it hurting my wits. It's fully heavy. Cat on hit it all heavy. This is what it looked like. And what I'm going to do is add some more olive oil, because it is a big pan. And I am going to mix it up. Now you can put cheese in it, Parmesan cheese, leave it like the is. You can throw tomato in it. You can put fennel in it, but today I'm just doing kale and bell pepper. So it was onion powder, garlic powder, a tiny seasoning, olive oil, salt, pepper, and dill. And it was easy to make. It took me not that long to make it. And when I'll pack everything up, I'll show you what it looked like. And I will do a tape test, because you can adapt it to however you want it. So good. So good. Thank you for watching Journey with Linda. Like, subscribe to my channel. Hope you enjoying my video. Love you. Bye.